Good morning, my 6th grade friends. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I have missed you quite a bit since I haven't been able to see you this past week, but fear not, because we are going to be doing a little bit of a modified project today, and we're gonna think back to what we had been doing with the paper mache animals. But this time, I'm gonna challenge you to use some home materials, things from around the house, to get this thing started. So let's check out what we actually need to get this project done, and then at the end of the video I will explain why I'm dressed nice and fancy on this fine sunny Monday. The only things that we really need for this project are a piece of paper. You could also substitute that out for cardboard or pretty much anything flat that you could make a mark on. You're going to need at least a pencil, and then you're going to have to find some stuff from around your house, your bedroom, whatever. Make sure that you're not taking other people's stuff unless it's with their permission. And if you're using things like tools, make sure that you're being careful. You don't want to get cut or get poked. So if you have other materials like colored pencils, crayons, markers, or even some colored pens, you could definitely go ahead and add color as this project continues. But I'm just going to do this one with you today using the bare minimum. You're going to use all that stuff that you found, and you're going to assemble kind of a creature. Anything that you want, you have free reign with it today, as long as it's school appropriate. And we're going to end up using all that stuff that you put together to make that creature to kind of redraw it so it actually looks less like a bunch of stuff and more like an actual thing. Now, I have something to show you real quick. Hang on one second. Just the other day, I actually started using tinfoil to build my own two-headed ostrich. So anything, something like this, totally doable. If you had tinfoil at home, you could totally use it. If you don't have tinfoil, just go find some stuff like I showed you a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna put mine together. I'll check back in with you here in a second and show you what I've got. Alright, here's how I put all my stuff together. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, this took about 5 minutes to get everything balanced so that tape wouldn't roll out. So be very careful if you have things balanced like this. So what you're going to do now is you're going to get inventive. Maybe I've got 2 curved front legs here, a body, 2 back legs, a tail, part of a chest, a neck, and then a very small head up at the top. And maybe you just draw around the outside. You're not drawing every single one of these objects, but you're going to use these to kind of create your idea of what your creature is going to look like. So when I see you again in just a minute, I will show you what I've got for a drawing. I'm going to whisper because I have a feeling if I talk too loud, that thing is going to fall over again. But anyway, here's what I've got drawn out. Notice that everything is just kind of a rough sketch of what it looks like. So now I can go back in and start to add the body looking stuff of this thing. Because you know what? I'm really excited to make that a giant eyeball. Yeah. I'm over here by the wall for a reason. Before I show you my drawing, I want you to know that I have a textured wall, and I'm going to use the side of my pencil to use that texture to actually create a little bit of a texture on my drawing, like this. I'm going to zoom it in so you can see it. Snazzy. There he is, or she, whatever, I don't know what it is. But I used all my stuff and I kind of got a little creative, and I added some human eyes, some little legs like a crazy looking centipede, some extra arms, some gorilla arms, and some modified chicken legs, and of course a tail up there. So this was the bare minimum. Obviously, if you had more than these supplies right here, you could add color, you could add a background. Might be super cool if you write a little story about this dude's habitat, what he eats, where he lives, what he likes, but that's up to you. So use that email address right there if you want to share these with me. You don't have to. Last thing, like I told you, I'm dressed nice today because here at the house we decided to change things up and make Spirit Week. That's right, Spirit Week. So, career day, I'm a college professor today. So if you want to participate in this little Spirit Week we got going on, totally up to you. Might be a fun way to break up some time at home. Tomorrow is 60s/hippie day, so get out that tie-dye. I'll include some of the extra days at the end of this video. Otherwise, I can't wait to see you again in class, hopefully sooner than later. Go wash those hands, put back those materials, get everything cleaned up nice and neat, and enjoy your Monday.